Hello guys and welcome to another Tech AVV video. And I'm so happy to be here again because last time I posted a video was 5 months ago. But since that time I learned a lot of new stuff, rethought everything, and now I'm back. So today I'm going to be showing off my little watch project that I call the Computo-watch. Because it computes and is a watch. Like, I'm serious, it does equations and stuff. So let's head right into it. So if I turn it on, the backlight turns on, and here on the first page you can see is a clock because it is a watch, so it can tell the time. You can set the time, you can watch the time, and at 24 hours just resets. Also, at every full hour it beeps a bit, but not really that interesting. So that's just the watch. So if we turn the knob, we come to the timer, where you can set the time by 30-second segments, and then you can just time some time. So for example, if you are cooking some tea, you can set the timer and have a timer. So if we just let it go down, and as you can see it starts beeping, which means I can press the button to turn it off. Obviously it also counts even if you're on other pages, same as the time will move even if you go to a different page, so you don't have to worry about missing your timer. Then there is this page, which if I press on it, it actually reveals a small game. I know it's pretty hard to see because the display is very bad and very slow, but you might see some moving dots and one static dot. The static dot is a point. I must take the player and move him to the static dot, while the other weird blinky dots are chasing me down by going down and changing directions to confuse me. As you could see, if I hit the enemy, it restarts the game. There is really no goal, it's just like an infinite game where you can just collect. And as you can see also, if you run into a wall, you reset. As you can see, I am very bad at this game, mostly because it's almost invisible. But unfortunately there is no good fix for that, because either the game is painfully slow and it will take like 5 million years to get to the other side, or it's blinky like this, so unfortunately I have to go with it. And move on to our next page, which is the messenger, which I won't be able to fully show off because you actually need a second device, because then you can send messages. As you can see, here is my MAC address written, so this MAC address of this watch. Unfortunately, I don't have the second device to send to, so I can just show you the typing. As you can see, we can, for example, let's type hello, so we can find H. This is just in the alphabetical order, so it's a pretty bad keyboard, but it doesn't really matter because, you can't really send big messages because it's not, this is using ESP now, which can only send small packets. So anyway, it is only for small messages, so you can type it out. And then we flick the main switch. Wait a second, and it sends the message to this MAC address that I set there, which for now is literally nowhere. But I actually plan to build a second one of these, which will be more like a Pip-Boy with much more functions, so then I can actually test to send it between the two. But for now, it's just here and you can type messages on it and stuff. As the last page, as you can see, there's a little recreation of the Conway's Game of Life. Which, if you didn't know, is a little game where cells and they can be born and die. If there is too little of them, they die. If there's too many of them, they die. Let's just say they have a very hard life. So this is just a little recreation of the game. As you can see, we can watch it, and if you actually leave the page, oh damn it, it pauses the simulation and then resumes it, so you don't have to, so it doesn't reset, and you can just continue where you left off. Now, if you want to make this project yourself, unfortunately, I do not really support it, so there will be no code and no 3D print files, because both of those are way too badly made for me to publish it. Maybe in future I will revert the code a bit to be less buggy, and I will make the 3D models a bit more assemble friendly. But for now, it's just not possible to release this because there most of the stuff is actually edited, so it fits my encoder, which is broken, so it doesn't really work with normal encoders. And also the display is almost impossible to find these days, so it will probably be completely useless for you, and you would have to rework it anyway. So that's all for today, and goodbye.